Hi everybody, Dugras here with Dugras Reports, coming at you with another philosophy video here on a very snowy day in central Iowa as I drive into my hybrid office arrangement. Today I'll be talking about a topic that I will call the wall between travel rewards and my personal budget or family budget. And here's what I mean by that. Of course, everyone has ordinary spending and a family budget. You have to buy food, you have to pay your mortgage or rent, pay for medication, etc. You'll use credit cards to do those things, of course, to get rewards. But your family budget shouldn't have to pay for garnering those rewards. On the other side of the equation, you're not going to have all of your funds in transferable currencies or points or airline points or hotel points. So yes, I have Chase Ultimate Rewards. Yes, I have Amex MR points. I have some Hilton points. I have some Hyatt points, etc., etc. But I also have cash back, so I have some cash back cards. Popular among them include the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card, also the US Bank Cash Plus card, 5% on non-rotating categories, including, but not limited to, home utilities. So what do I do with the cash back that I earn from those? Do I just plop them into my family budget? No, I don't. I have a separate savings account set up just for travel. So if I earn any kind of cashback rewards or a cashback based sign-up bonus, referral bonus, it goes into that separate travel savings account. Other examples would include things like Rakuten cashback, any portal linked rewards that are cash. If I get a big spend bonus paid as a statement credit, I will then transfer from my general family budget over to the travel budget because I earned that on a credit card. And there's probably other little things here and there like Payc that I'm not thinking of. So, the question is, where do you draw the dividing line? I think in a hypothetical world, my goal is to never ever have my family budget pay for travel. Ever. And I know Nick Reyes from Frequent Miler jokingly or gently mocked me for that in a post called Taking Off the Rose-Colored Glasses a couple months ago, and I gave him permission to do that. Our viewpoints are probably closer than that article would let on, though, in that I'm okay to pay for points with cash, but I just don't want it coming out of my general family budget. Now, here's where the philosophy piece gets a little tricky. How do I merge those two things? Or in other words, it's not a thick black line between family budget and travel budget. It's a mostly solid but slightly permeable gray line between the two. And here are examples of what I mean by that. Let's say I have to pay an annual fee for one of my credit cards. Do I pay the annual fee from my family budget or from the travel fund? Well, obviously when I first started, I got my first ever annual fee card, I probably didn't have the money to pay the annual fee. So I used from my travel budget. So I used some money in my general budget for that. Did I ever reimburse that? No, I didn't track it that carefully back then. Where I've come down on that kind of practically is this, and this is completely arbitrary, but as of right now, for the small annual fees, and I'll define that as anything $200 or less, I just pay that out of the family budget. In other words, when the annual fee hits on, let's just say my Wyndham Earners business card, it's just part of the monthly statement, and I just pay the monthly statement from my family's bank account like always. I don't try to do any reimbursing or anything like that. I think that's worth paying because there's perks. For example, that card gives you 15,000 points every calendar year on renewal, and I think that values out to way more than $95. But I'm not transferring money over from my travel savings account into my general family budget to offset that. However, if it's a large annual fee, for example, on my recent American Express Business Platinum sign-up, that $695 fee I did take out of my travel account and use it to pay that annual fee. Now, admittedly, in this case, I'm going to take some of those Amex points as cash, put them back into the travel account, and reimburse myself for the annual fee. So, because I have the business savings account, I get 1 cent per point, so I'll have to cash out 69,500 points to take care of that. But with that 200,000 point play, I'll still have over 130,000 Amex points to deal with even after that. So the big annual fees, more than $200, yes, I'm going to reimburse my family budget for that. The small annual fees, $200 or less, which I probably have 5-ish, 6-ish cards. Maybe I'll put a graphic on the screen here verifying that have those small annual fees of under $200. I just let that come from the family budget. And my thought process is, before I did points and miles, I would spend, at least $500 to $1,000 a year on travel for my family, even when I didn't use credit cards. So that's still a part of the budget. So those annual fees are the part of my family budget going towards kind of sort of paid travel, but it's not really paid. It's more like an investment, and then I use those points. This gets really fuzzy. What do you think? I'd like to hear your comment on if you keep a thick black line between personal budget and the travel budget, or if it's more of a gray mushy line, or maybe you have no line at all and you just mush it all together. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet done so, and please click the thumbs up button. It does very much help the algorithm, and if you've already subscribed, I thank you for doing so. As always, may your spending be frugal, and may your points be plenteous. Thanks for watching.